Do you work long and hard on Star Stable trying to earn Jorvik Shillings only to get paid diddly squat?
What's up, Josh?
Well, you clicked on the right video, my friend, because today I'm going to show you 6 of the best ways to earn Jorvik Shillings super fast. I also have a bonus tip for you at the end of the video if you want to stick around for that. But anyways, let's jump right into tip number 1. Okay, so I'm starting today with 4,360 shillings, just so that we know, and we'll see how much I end up with, okay? Tip number 1 is something that anyone can do no matter what level you're at. It's doing the stable chores around Jorvik, and this is a very underrated way to make money because I feel like personally when I finished doing my reputation at each location, I completely quit doing the stable chores because I was like, I don't really need to do that anymore. But it's actually a great way to make shillings because A, it's so fast, you can get it done so quickly, and B, it pays pretty well for each chore. And then lastly, you can do it anywhere, all across Jorvik. There are so many stables that you could do this at that you could just like make a loop and do all of the chores at every stable and you would be rolling in the Jorvik shillings, you know? And most stables give you at least 30 shillings, but some stables, like the Golden Leaf stables, give you 45 shillings. I don't know what makes one stable give you more money than another one, but I'm not complaining. I'll take the 45 shillings each. And then some stables like New Hillcrest also gives you extra chores, so there's 5 different chores to do instead of just the 3, and so that can also give you extra money. I think I got 150 shillings from doing this chores at New Hill, and it took like maybe less than 5 minutes, and so we love that. Don't sleep on doing your stable chores, they're more worth it than you might think that they are. Tip number 2 is at Starshine Ranch. It's not doing Josh's chores, don't worry. It's to go and find Mary's animals all across Starshine. So if you run around through like the open field area and forest, you'll find 4 of Mary's animals, and you'll either herd them back to her or they'll follow you back to her, and she gives you 90 shillings for each animal, and bonus, you get 300 horse XP for each animal as well. And so this is a great way to make money. It doesn't take long, and actually it can take kind of long depending what animal you get. If you get a sheep, may the Lord be with you, because those things are so hard to get back to her. But the foals and the chickens and the donkeys, you just find them, you click on them, and they follow you right back to Mary, and you get yo money. It can take a little bit to find them in the forest, but once you get the hang of it, and once you do it more often, you kind of like know the spots where to look. And honestly, even if you don't find all 4 of them, even if you just find 1 or 2, it still pays you pretty well. So highly recommend going to Mary and finding her animals for her, because apparently she cannot go and do it herself. But who's complaining? Not me. I get paid to do it. When I was filming this, I found 2 foals and 2 donkeys, which is like the most phenomenal combo that you could get because they're both following animals, and so I was like, praise the Lord. Also, look at me and Mary standing next to each other. Isn't that so goofy? Can you believe that this is what we used to look like back in the day? Oh my goodness. I just thought that was kind of goofy and silly. Okay, moving on. Tip number 3, we're moving over to Valedale. Tip number 3 is to do the Druid Soul Sister training. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But it's the training with Lisa and Anne and Linda and who am I forgetting? Alex in the Druid paddock. And this, girl, this is one of the best ways to make Jorvik shillings because you get 100 shillings for each training. And they don't take too long. You just boopity boppity boo, and then you're done. And you get 100 shillings each, which adds up to 400 shillings. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. And so this is a good way to not only get Jorvik shillings, but also level up and get horse XP, as well as level up your reputation with the Soul Sisters and the Druids and all that jazz. So I do this every day personally, and it's a great way to make money. Highly recommend if you have this quest unlocked. Okay, staying in Valedale, I said that the last one was one of the best ways to make Jorvik shillings, but this one is actually the best way to make Jorvik shillings. It's going down and doing the deliveries at Farah's workshop. It gives you anywhere between 90 shillings to 250 shillings for each delivery. Sometimes you can even get 250 shillings for each one. which is just phenomenal. For me, I'm already all leveled up for Farah's workshop, but I still do the deliveries every day just because it's a good way to get extra money. And it's fun to be able to just visit other places in the map that I don't go very often. Like I came to the manor to do my deliveries today, and I hadn't been here in so long. I was just having fun seeing the place again. Guys, why is the manor so beautiful? This fountain, let's jump in it. Oh yeah. You know, sometimes you just get in your routines of going certain places and you kind of just you don't go places that you used to go a lot. And so it's fun to do deliveries. Okay, my next tip for you, tip number 5, is to do championships whenever you can. Personally, I like to do championships between doing other chores and other training and stuff throughout the day. Doing champs is a great way to make money because the thing is, you still get paid even if you lose, which we love. So if you don't place top 3, you still get 200 shillings, which is pretty good for just being like a race basically. And if you do end up getting top 3, for me, I always keep one of each ribbon that I get in my storage, but whenever I get duplicates, I just sell it and it gives you lots of extra money. And so I think the bronze medals give you like, I can't quite remember, maybe 300. The silvers give you 450, and then the gold medals give you 600 shillings, which we love. So if you can get really good at these races and just get like top 3 all the time and sell those ribbons, then that's a great way to make money. That can really add up quickly. And so yes, train on those championships and get those ribbons. You'll have a great way of making money. And even if you're really bad at them, you still get paid to lose. And honestly, it's a great thing to just do while you're doing other daily chores and quests and training, whatever. You can just pop into champs whenever they come, every 30 minutes. So that's my tip number 5. My last tip for you, tip number 6, is a little bit more random and obscure. It's to go and find the little archaeology spots in Epona or in Dino Valley. And the trick is you gotta look for the extra interesting finds, okay?
Nice.
First of all, just doing the archaeology quests in general, if you haven't done those yet, that is a great way to make money because I'm telling you, when I was in my archaeology era doing all of those quests, I had so much money, I was rolling in it. So first step is to just go and do those quests. But if you've already done the quests and you feel like there's nothing left, the trick is to find the extra interesting finds, not just the regular, you know, if you're walking past something and it says, oh, you're close to an archaeological find. Not those ones. Those are not useful to you after you do the quests. But you gotta go and you gotta look for the extra interesting finds. They look more like golden than the other ones. And those things will give you like special objects that you can go and trade. And they give you something that often you can sell for a lot of Jorvik Shillings. When I was doing this today for the video, I got something and I traded it and it was worth 500 shillings. And I'm telling you, I was so shook because I hadn't actually done this in a really long time, so I didn't know what to expect. But whoa, 500 shillings? I was honestly surprised. Like, I know it was gonna give me something, but I didn't know it was gonna be that much. Antique metal? Yes, let's go. Okay, let's see if he gives something more valuable than 90 shillings. Did he give me money? Oh. Whoa, guys, that's kind of wild and crazy. Thank you, my dude. Thank you, Walter. I need to go show him my thanks. Thank you. So, yes, go through Epona and go through Dino Valley and look for the extra interesting finds to go trade with whoever you're trading it with. This, honestly, is like, nobody really thinks about it, but this is a great way to get that cash money. You've made it to the very almost end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. But I am going to give you my bonus tip now, okay? My bonus tip isn't about how to make money, but rather on how to save money. My bonus tip, hear me out, it's just simply not taking the trailer as often. Because I feel like for me, I automatically take the trailer literally everywhere I go. And that uses up a fair amount of Jorvik Shillings. But a lot of times I feel like the areas on the map aren't actually that far from each other, and a lot of times you can simply just ride somewhere and it'll take maybe 2 seconds longer than taking the trailer, and then you saved your money, you know? One time I was at Silverglade Equestrian Center and I was gonna go take the trailer to go to Marley's, but I decided to ride. And I'm telling you, it literally took faster to ride there than for the trailer to load, and I saved money. So I'm not telling you to never use the trailer again because the trailer is really convenient, but maybe just like, you know, you don't have to use the trailer all of the time. You can just ride places. Plus, it's fun to ride places because then you can actually like look around and see the scenery. And I feel like Star Stable is a really beautiful game, and so it's nice just to ride places sometimes and just look around at where you are rather than take the trailer. And like you can be creative. You can take the ferry to Jarlheim or to Southcliff instead of taking the trailer. You can, you know, ride across a bridge instead of taking the trailer. And it'll save you money, and it might even make Star Stable a little bit more enjoyable to you. So yeah, that's my bonus tip for you. Anyways, friends, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you were able to learn some new ways to make money on Star Stable. Let's see, I started today with, what was it, about 4,000, and now I have 7,190 shillings. Well done, everybody. Good job. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, friends. I hope that you have a fabulous and amazing rest of your day, and I hope that you were able to learn something from this video and learn a new way to go and make money on Star Stable. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Love you. Banana Milk says bye, too. He's happy to see ya. Okay, bye for real. See ya.